Namaste, my name is Illy B, and before we hop into the collective message, I would like to introduce you guys to none other than the Earth Core Dragons. They are a blend of elementals from the Earth realm and the Fire realm. Since this message is all about grounding and how to replenish yourself during these times, connecting with the Earth Core Dragons will help tremendously. So that being said, when we think of fire, right, we think of passion, the drive, the endurance, and just this fiery masculine yang energy. But the Earth Core Dragons bring a more feminine and yin energy to the elements as well. They remind us to ground ourselves and to take things step by step in order for us to achieve the bigger goals. I understand that sometimes when we see the big picture and we get so frustrated with ourselves because we're not there, and we try to tire ourselves out by doing so many tasks, and then we overexert ourselves, and then we don't want to do it anymore. So what the Earth Core Dragons bring to us is to simplify our tasks and to take things step by step and rewarding ourselves with a small victory that will build a momentum to really just be within the present moment. And when we finally get to that place we need to be, it will feel so rewarding, and we have so much to be thankful for as well. There is a balance within the fire energy as well. That's what they teach us. And in society of the old paradigms and the old timelines, it teaches us to work, to grind, to hustle. That is no longer going to serve us in the now and the new as well. We need to replenish ourselves, remove that mentality of, needing to work consistently as well. Also, what the Earth Core Dragons help us with is to remove limiting thoughts and old beliefs that make us bound to those beliefs, whether it's those particularly or just any beliefs that we are still holding on to of shame, lack, fear, anything like that. The dragons are so warm and wise and welcoming as well. So to be able to go in there and to tap into their energy is so beautiful. Keep a lookout, as I am going to be doing a group attunement from the Earth Elemental realm with fire, connecting with the Earth Core Dragons. That will be taking place on 12/12. And yeah, look forward to doing that. So stay posted. If you're just on YouTube, please reach out to me via email. I will send you all the information. For those that are on Twitter and Instagram, please keep the notifications on. It will be there. That being said, and now you know a little bit on who the Earth Core Dragons are, we're going to hop into their channeled divination messages. And yeah, I'll see you there, my boobies. Bloop. Alrighty, namaste, fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittariuses. This can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and our Venus. Honestly, any planets you feel close to home, as I'm just the messenger. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. So this message is from the Earth Core Dragons, right? How to balance that fire, how to maintain that fire without really going out. Fire signs, this message is for you for sure. So this is going to be a general collective message for fire signs, and then we're going to go into each sign. So what we'll be doing is, messages from the Earth Core Dragons, your current energies, and how the Earth Core Dragons can help you, and any advice they have. The spread is available for a personal reading. The first 10 people that book with me will get a free guided meditation, not only to meet the Earth Core Dragons, but to connect you to your guardian dragon. My right ear started to ring. Beautiful. So DM me or shoot me an email if you'd like to purchase that as well. Or if you just want to purchase the guided meditation, whatever it may be, I got you, baby. Also, Yeah, I lost my train of thought, but it will come back to me. I definitely know that. I was listening to my ear was just kind of buzzing, wasn't it, huh? So yeah, the more love you give me, the more love I'm able to give back to you. So let's hop right into it, shall we? So while meditating on the collective consciousness of fire signs, so I felt this bubbling energy, right? And what I got was like, you feel this bubbly energy, like this energy that's building up, and you feel like you have to do something, right? You feel like you have to do something, but in reality, what it's asking you to do is to release all that energy that you have, right? Instead of doing something about it and wearing yourself out and then tying yourself out, is to do something about it. It's to release it. You know, sometimes releasing is still doing something. Doing nothing is still doing something. It replenishes your flame. It replenishes your flower. I said flower. Yeah, your flower can be representative of your heart. I feel like for those that skipped the intro to who the Earth Core Dragons are, please go back and listen to it. As you know, yeah. So fire, definitely, there is a balance to fire. It's not all go, go, go and sporadic energy. There is, you know, a balance to it, and that's what the Earth Core Dragons teach us to, you know, in order to keep a fire going, we must rest. Okay, so we're going to see here, yeah, the messages the Earth Core Dragon have for you. So let's see here. Okay, so we have Athala, we have Thoris, and we have Gibo. X marks the spot. So we have Athala, which is Odin's rune. Odin is considered the gods of the gods, right? So this is like possession, legacy, you know, what you want to make your mark on, inheritance, anything within that nature as well. And we have Thoris, which is Thor's rune, which is the gateway. This is also representation of Jupiter and or Friday. And we have Gibo, X marks the spot. This reminds me of Libran energy, Pisces energy as well. This is gift. So gift from your ancestors is what I'm getting through the end of the tunnel here. So yeah, and also sometimes with the Athala, like, you know, through hard work you will get those achievements, but knowing that it's not always working hard, you have to find some balance and rest, and that's what Thoris teaches us here. So I'm going to read out of my handy dandy runes book, boom, and yeah, because I definitely feel like, yeah, so Athala. So the cycle of possession, greed, and separation. The shedding of the old and the preparation for the new sometimes requires retreating radical servants from the past. An Athala is associated with inheritance, real property, and other benefits, but often you can only gain by first surrendering something of yourself, right? You know, Odin hung himself in the tree of the Yggdrasil tree, right, to gain the knowledge. He like removed his eye, right, so he could see things that are beyond this realm. Obviously, I'm not telling you to like sacrifice your limbs or anything like that, but like, you know, this could be like something that you're holding onto from your past, whether it's people, things, situations, etc. Yeah, abandonment or sacrifice is necessary for you to become who you truly are, to be more worthy of the rewards that are your birthrights, right? Because like, again, ancestors and stuff like that, you came here and you have a birthright. Overturn old conditioning and authority, which may be holding you back. Follow your own inner light and act responsibly towards loved ones. A refusal to act or see clearly is in itself a decision. Negligence may cause damage, so be mindful of that, right? So this is like associated with the number 8 as well. So 8 is a representation of the home, again, with legacy, inheritance, anything like that. You know, money. 8 is all about abundance too. Be mindful of that, and you know, yeah, so on and so forth. And also, so we have here, we have Thoris here. So Thursday might be a significant day as well, you know, tapping into that abundance, and so on and so forth. So This is Thor's clattered around with much noise in the heavens. After he brought the thunder and lightning, he would bring the rain of life and fertility. And his hammer was not only a weapon, but a symbol of fertility. When drawing this rune, use its power to develop insight. Self-recognition will give you fertile ideas as you prepare to pass through the gateway of transformation, right? So like, you need to remove something, you need to like sacrifice something in order to go through this transformation process to receive your birthright, to receive this gift here. The gateway is ahead. Personal growth is a journey, not a destination, right? Like, you want to get to the end of the, you want to get to the picture, but really it's, the journey as well. Much inner and outer work must be done before you can travel from the mundane world to the promised land. Thor is a rune of non-action. Much compilation must precede any action as deep transformation forces work ahead. So again, this is not you taking action. This is you really like introspecting, making decisions, and knowing that at the end of that tunnel, at the end of that transformation is Gibo. So yeah, it's partnership at hand. If you choose to become involved, do not lose sight of yourself in the relationship. This is two individuals maintaining their own unique qualities and making a perfect union. After introspection and conception, this is the perfect union you seek with your higher self and with the divine. Do not shy away from this. This is always an equal partnership. So this could be like, so this could be love, this could be friendship, this could be anything, but this could also be a self-introspection, self-healing, being one with your higher self and the divine, mind, body, spirit. So, business, whatever endeavors, that you may have, you will get that gift, but right now is not the time to take any action. Right now is the time to really stay grounded, right? Fire signs, you are that fire, you are that flame, and that's what the Earth Core Dragons are here to teach you. They're a balance of energies to help you really stay grounded, see the little things that you need to accomplish. So, let's see your current energies. Slow bro. Okay, yeah, slow down. Strange behavior. I feel like you are just acting strangely here. You're letting your mind take over your decisions here. You're letting your mind make decisions to take action, but you're not tapping into your heart here. You have something that's at your root here that's causing a chain effect within your chakras, right? It's biting its tail, so therefore it's like sucking at the root. We have bottom of the deck, solar plexus energy, psychic shock. The shoulder that is latched onto Slowpoke's tail is said to feed off of the host's scraps and leftovers. So yeah, we have yellow here, green, and purple. So yep, solar plexus, heart chakra, and crown, right? So working with those as well. So there's something that's like, whether it's again yourself, that's this parasitic energy, whether it's a job, a situation, a person, anything like that, it's really hindering your growth. So and with slow bro, you really need to slow down in order for you to really release this, right? You may not be able to see this in hindsight, not hindsight, you might not be able to see this as you go, but when you really slow down, you'll notice the things that's stunting your growth. This is swallow, this is victory, good health, and success. And this is like you tapping into your own powers, tapping into your own warmth and recognition. This is not letting anybody force you into submission and telling you what to do. This is you, I just heard, well, you're telling me what to do. Okay, I hear you, person. But again, this is just advice. You have free will. Do what you need to do, okay? Anyways, so yeah, that was pretty funny. So whoever said that, I hear you. And yeah, so overall, this is like you shining your own light within this period here as well. So let's see, current energies. Okay, these wanted to come out as well. Okay, we have Beltoy here. So your current energies are like honestly, when this card comes to me, usually it means one thing to me, but right now it does not mean that to me. I feel like you're kind of acting this strange behavior, and there's people around you that really do care about you, and they're noticing this behavior, and you know, they really are trying to help you. So it says here that they all cry out at once to let us know when they spot an enemy. It really helps us out. So I feel like the Earth Core dragons, the ones you love, are really just trying to help you out here, and like really just, yeah, they're just trying to help you. Woof, we have Swallow again, Pokeball, and Pidgey here. So, right, with Athala, right, you making a decision in itself, like, what did it say again? What did it say? Like, you making a decision in itself, like, I feel like there is a decision here that you have to make. Like, and a decision at hand, like, you know, it's an important decision here. So, acting responsibly and seeing things clearly, or refusing to act or see things clearly, is a decision in itself. So you really have to stand in your power and really know what decision here that has to be made. Do you want to continue down this path, or do you really like want to help as well? We have Pidgey speaking into the sun, so using your throat chakra, I feel like you kind of like are refusing to ask for help as well, is what I'm picking up on. There's something about the foundation here. A common sight in forests and winds, it flaps its wings at ground level to pick up binding sand. So yeah, I feel like there is some grounding that needs to be done as well. So dun, 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 dun. Let me get some more. There's something about not using your stinger. Being mindful of, like, excuse me, this is just, I'm just talking. Being mindful where you put your stinger, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, wink. And yeah, be careful of false illusions. You're gonna see that these illusions are created, you know, you might have a lot of problems right now, or it might seem so, but it all comes back to the stem of like the issue here. It comes back to one thing. So it says here, with ninja-like ability and speed, it can create the illusion that there is more than one of it, right? With agility and speed, you know, if that there is more than one of it. But really there is just one. So slowing down and realizing the root cause of it is just this one thing here that you need to remove. Just that one, and you're able to move forward. So let's see, how can the Earth Core dragons help you? Wow, they really want to help you. Listen to the messages. Listen to this meditation as well. So we have Tentacruel, we have Pidgeot, an energy search, right? Kind of like, I feel like with energy search, you kind of know, we have this fiery energy here too. It's stuck. So, you know, searching, like doing more research on how to remove these energies, making wise tactical decisions as well, and knowing that your fire will come back to you. But this is a time to really stand still. So how they can help you is ground those energies, and how they can help you is like, yeah, making wise and tactical decisions from the center of your core, and also like not flying when there is, you know, not moving when things are unclear and certain. Just know that, like, to remove that thinking that you always have to be go, go, go as well. So just being mindful, not going when things are unclear, on which direction to go on. This is a time where you have to follow the course of nature. And, you know, this is a time where winter is like, you gotta be still. With Tentacruel, the tentacles are normally kept short, on hence they extend to immobilize prey. So with, yeah, again, we have the solar plexus energy, you tapping into that as well. I feel like this is like you knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. Whoever's message that's for as well, so. Alrighty here, so advice. What's the advice from the Earth Core dragons? Energy retrieval. Yeah, call back your energy, call back your power, call it all back. chop here. So it loves to build muscles. It trains in all styles of martial arts to become even stronger. So the advice here is, you know, work on your physical body, right? Work on your sense of self. Work on any changes that you want to see within your physical realm. Work on things around you, right? So yes, like there's beauty and rest, but it's not like resting all the time and sleeping all the time, right? It's like focusing on yourself, redirecting your energy to things that you like, right? Whether it's like building muscles, finding the strength to like do the things that you wanted to do. This is a time, instead of focusing on like your eyes on that prize, focus on other things, other tasks and hobbies that you want to do as well. Advice. Alrighty, we have Chichiyu here in reverse. So it says positive and negative ion. On the dark ocean floor, its only mean of communication is consistently flashing its lights. So this is telling me this is in reverse. So not just putting it out there and then like expecting someone to reach in or finally reach out to you, not energetically reaching out to somebody. It's right, it's using your voice, using your communication if you do need that help as well. So you know, seeing the intersection of things, seeing the positive and negative, and working from a not working from a dualistic point of view, weighing out those options, seeing every side as well. All right, any other advice? Yeah, before fighting, before acting, getting all the information, all the receipts is what I'm getting, whoever that's for, as well. So cool. All right, we're gonna hop into each individual sign. We're gonna start off with Aries here. So Aries, be mindful of what you put into your body. Okay, yeah, Radhu, this is not a time for journey. This is not a time to travel, even though you might need to. Double, triple check what you need to do in order to travel. But also what I'm getting here is like, don't run away from things. Yeah, don't run away from I feel like there's some communication here that needs to take place. We have Ensu's here, which is the rune of communication. Do not run from this communication. Do not run from what you need to communicate with somebody as well. Really just staying at the center of your core. And, you know, there can be disagreements, but, you know, it's okay to have those, you know, to talk as adults here. So yeah, Radhu is typically like a soul's journey within, figuring out like where this energy is coming from by working inwards opposed to like working outside of you as well. So typically this means like a reward is going to come to you at the end of a journey. All of this over here is going to be rewarded to you at the end of a journey by someone who reaches towards higher consciousness, higher learning, and higher perspectives as well. And knowing that things that aren't reconcilable are. So, you know, another thing that dragons teach us is they can not only destroy, but they also can create. So by like, don't always destroy, create, you know, and that's what Aries teaches us as well. So yeah, awesome. And then yeah, so we have Ensu's. Ensu's is like spoken word, and you know, acquiring wisdom, higher knowledge, introspection, you know, intelligence. I feel like your energy, you know, use that energy and shift your perspective, shift your gears, learn something new. If you're consistently learning about one thing, learn about something new. If paired with Athala, this is, the advice will come by an older relative. So whether it's like living or non-living, again, this is like ancestors as well. So, and it could be an ancestor. I'm feeling this very, feminine energy as well. I feel like she's like 40 to 50 maybe is what I'm getting. Yeah, awesome. So let's see here. Something about shoes. Yeah, okay, so we have Magnemite. You will be attracting everything you need to do. So we have Thunder again. Look at that. We have Thunder, and then we have Thor over here. So working on your foundation as well. Yeah, psychic energy as well. So you will be getting these fertile ideas and like from your crown again, but work from the root up here. So yeah, beautiful, awesome, cool. Alrighty, let's see. Leos. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, mystical the sun, please shine out on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun. Okay, we have Berkana and Nauthiz. So this is happy, this is like family, this is a family rune, this is new ideas, new creative ventures, this is creation as well. This is typically, this rune reminds me of Cancerian energy. So, you know, whether you have some Cancer influences in your chart or you're dealing with the Cancer, this is like, you know, this often represents family and happy events, a formation of an idea. This is new beginnings, new projects, new romances, and all that good stuff. But they will happen, but first you must wait. This is a rune of like waiting, right? Knowing that there are some obstacles ahead, but you kind of have to wait first. This will definitely come into fruition as well. So yeah, let's see here. So Nauthiz is like, typically Nauthiz is represented of like the underworld. So this is like you going into your own inner waters and coming back out. Like this is like the death and rebirth, right? In order for new to come, you kind of like, this is like death, rebirth here. So knowing that from the ashes the phoenix will rise once more. And yeah, so sorry, not Nauthiz, this is Helgi's. I apologize. I was like, why does it sound weird? So yeah, so this is like unexpected disruptions, so like delays. Just know that the forces at work in your situation are outside of your control. However, down the line you will see the limitations. You may be considering risk of some sort, so you know, just being mindful of that. And so this paired with Athala here, it does mean leaning towards, it's more so interruptions opposed to disruptions. So yeah, and it might be, and the disruptions will change your life. So it might have to do with family as well. So, whew. Yeah, this is like you going through, like, this is like, yeah, this is you going through the dark night of the soul, you going back to the foundations and really navigating, you using your inner light. Remember how I talked about solar plexus energy and going through that darkness as well. It says acid over here. It drifts in shallow seas. Anglers will hook onto it by accident and be punished by a stool cling. So this is like you going through your waters and like things that are trying to hook onto you. You're just like, not right now. I'm dealing with some stuff, right? And you know, with Sandshrew, this is like, this reminds me of Virgo energy as like the Hermit card, because it burrows deep underground in arid locations far from water and emerges to hunt for food. So, you know, this is like, be mindful that you need to tap into these waters, right? Even though you're kind of in hermit mode, use a hermit mode wisely, right? So this is like you going into hermit mode, you kind of like not wanting to deal with it, but then you kind of like, you're like, wait, I do want these new beginnings. Wait, I do want all of this. So let me go through the waters of my own emotional waters and go through it. All right, awesome. Let's see here. Let's go next. We have, last but not least, Sagittarius energy. Alrighty, yes. We have Menas. So this is like typically mankind and Nauthiz. So yeah, Menas, like, I feel like right now, Sagittarius, you kind of have to deal with things on your own. So you might feel isolated and lonely, and you know, kind of like, this is like about pulling yourself together and reflect on your life. There is obstacles and, you know, as well. And yeah, so there's obstacles right now. You might feel isolated. And again, like how we talked about Chichi-yu here. So it's like, you can't give out this energy like, you know, I'm so lonely, and like expect somebody to come to you if you haven't used your throat chakra as well. But you know, this could be you coming out of isolation as well, you finally speaking. So like, just know that you might, and if you are in isolation or you feel disconnected from some people, just know that this is like, you kind of have to work on it together, get yourself together, you know, take the time that you need, of course, right? Because all of this in the beginning, I talked about that, and then you will be able to come out of it. So, you know, so this is also delays and, you know, being patient, even though you feel like you don't want to be patient, but yeah, you kind of have to be patient here. Worrying won't help at all. And you're going through a learning situation, you know, it's facing your fears and thinking twice about, you know, taking on any new projects. So this is like, you know, avoiding greed and like really surrounding yourself with your spiritual side. And sometimes that you can't change destiny. You can conserve your energy now. Do not give it out. And your emotional needs aren't being met. Yeah, because you feel lonely as well. And is it because like, are you communicating? But just know that if nobody is like calling out for your, like, you know, reaching out or like all that stuff, just know it's for a divine reason. So we have Apom and Graveler here. So this is like you rolling through obstacles, because it says here, it rolls down slopes to move. It rolls over any obstacles without slowing down or changing direction. So yeah, you have the ability, you have everything you need to like go through those obstacles during this standstill here. This is like the Hangman and Tarot grab, tail punch, just you working on your tail. It lives atop of trees and it leaps from branch to branch as it uses its tail to balance. So again, using your tail, balancing the energy is going through those, facing your fears and all that stuff. Awesome. So thank you so much. Fire signs, sending you lots of love and blessings. Yeah, shoot me an email if you would like this personal reading. Comment below if this resonates as well. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Yeah, and